There's a place in England you won't find in any travel brochure. A forest, deep and ancient, where the trees whisper stories older than history itself. Trails that seem to shift with every new dawn, changing like the land has a mind of its own. Some have entered and never returned. Others ran out terrified, claiming to see shapes moving in the mist. Lights drifting between the branches, voices calling from the shadows when no one was there. This is not just a forest. It's a living mystery, one that breathes, hides, and watches. Welcome to Cannock Chase, where disappearances are only the beginning. Cannock Chase lies in the heart of Staffordshire, England. It stretches over 10,000 hectares of untamed forest. At first glance, it looks like any natural park. Winding paths, ancient trees, and wild animals hidden in the undergrowth. But beneath the surface, this forest holds something much darker. For centuries, it has been a silent witness to events no one can fully explain. From pagan rituals lost to time to disappearances that continue even today. Cannock Chase has drawn the attention of historians, mystery researchers, and even the police. And the most chilling part, real murders have been confirmed within its depths. In the 1960s, Cannock Chase became the setting for one of its darkest true stories. 3 young girls, Margaret Reynolds, Diana Tift, and Christine Darby, disappeared under disturbing circumstances. Margaret Reynolds, 6 years old, vanished in September 1965 while walking to school. Her body was found months later in a remote area of the forest. Diana Tift, just 5 years old, disappeared that December. Her remains were found not far from where Margaret had been buried. Christine Darby, 7, went missing in August 1967. Her body was recovered 3 days later, again deep within the woods. Matter-of-factly, Raymond Leslie Morris was later arrested and convicted for Christine's murder. While never formally charged in the other cases, police believe he may have been responsible for all 3. These were not legends or folklore. They were real, tragic events, etched into the soil of Cannock Chase. In more recent years, hikers have reported strange phenomena. Some claim to lose their sense of direction, walking in circles for hours. Others describe seeing a girl in white, with completely black eyes, standing motionless among the trees. She vanishes as quickly as she appears. And then there are the recordings, audio where whispers can be heard, though no one else was present. Are these echoes of trauma? Imagination playing tricks? Or is something else still hiding in the woods of Cannock Chase? People around Cannock Chase have tried to explain the strange events for decades. Some believe the forest sits atop one of the most active ley lines in the United Kingdom, ancient energy channels that run beneath the earth. These lines, they say, can distort time, amplify emotion, or even open unseen doorways. Skeptics argue it's all coincidence, that the crimes, the sightings, the feelings of disorientation can all be explained with logic, psychology, and fear. But others tell a different story. They speak of abandoned underground facilities, buried beneath the forest floor, left behind from the time of World War II, sealed and forgotten, or perhaps still in use for something secret. And then there's the most unsettling theory of all. that Cannock Chase is a threshold, a thin place between dimensions, a portal, a place where entities beyond our understanding can slip through. Experiments, shadows, or something ancient that has always been here, watching us from the tree. Walking through Cannock Chase feels like stepping into another world. The silence isn't peaceful, it's heavy. The wind through the branches doesn't soothe, it whispers. The forest is dense. Every path feels unfamiliar, even if you've taken it before. The ground creaks beneath your feet, and shadows seem to move just out of view. You can't explain it easily. There are no lights, no people. Just you, and something unseen. It doesn't feel like being alone, it feels like being watched. Is it all in your head? The power of suggestion? The weight of stories passed from mouth to mouth? Or does this forest truly keep a secret, one that no one has yet been able to uncover? Now that you know the story, would you dare to visit Cannock Chase? Would you be the next to vanish into its shadows? Tell me in the comments. What do you think is really happening in this forest? And if you want to uncover more stories like this one, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because what's coming next is even more disturbing